Hey guys, we are here at Vista Del Mar Phuket Villas with Sergey Nesterenko, developer of this complex, and we are continue discussing topics that might be interested for those who consider staying in Phuket for long term. And today we are talking about property ownership in Thailand for those who consider buying an apartment or especially villa, a beautiful villa here in Phuket. So, Sergey, let's start by giving our audience a short overview of the types of property ownership in Thailand for foreigners.
Yeah, thanks, Yana. There are basically two major types of property ownership here in Thailand: freehold and leasehold. Something the same you got in UK, for example. Yeah? For leasehold, it's quite simple. You just lease or rent for a long time some property. Basically, this is the land, piece of land. You as a foreigner cannot own directly this land unless you are eligible for some investment project, something like this. So basically, you just lease the plot of land where you want to build your house or to buy a house which is attached to this land. And this lease normally is registered for 30 years with 2 or 3 for further extensions for 30 and 30 years. So practically it's lifetime. Okay, and what I could advise here, say on 29 years past, just transfer this plot to your relative. Okay, then this relative or friend or whoever would get again 30 years. Then after 29 years, the new owner will transfer this property to his son or daughter-in-law or son-in-law or somebody else. And thus, if you've got a family, you would possess this property forever. If you do not have a family, then you do not care what will happen after you pass away. Okay. As for freehold, basically this applied for condominiums. So this is multi-apartment buildings, and you as a foreigner could buy one of the apartments there within 49 percentage of the whole property. 31 of condominium apartments should belong to Thai people or Thai companies. This is freehold, okay, forever. You could rent it out, you could sell it, you could make a gift or whatever. So it stays with you and with your heirs if something happens.
Okay, thanks. So, generally speaking, if you buy apartment, you are the owner. With villas, houses a little bit, yeah.
But let me explain about the houses or villas. So, say this wonderful villa we are staying here. You can buy the house for freehold. The only problem or issue is that the house stands on the land which is not yours. Okay, this is my land, the land of my Thai company. So you rent this land around and under the house, and you own the house. What this means practically? Nobody can take out your house. Nobody can take out your house from this land. So till you got your house, your property rights on this house, you are secured, because even if this land goes to somebody else, that new owner should provide access to your property. So formally, this small piece of land around your house is not yours, but practically you could use it. Okay, and then if you are deeply concerned about this, you could arrange something like superstitious rights or some other legally acceptable enforceable rights here, which allows you to have free and unlimited access to your property. So generally, the fact that the land under your house is not yours doesn't make any difference. This is your house.
Okay, yeah. It sounds better. Yeah, okay. So let's talk more about villa ownership. You gave some good advices here already, but let's share some stories. I, for example, heard some pretty upsetting stories when foreigners buy a villa like through the company, and then they basically ended up being scammed and like losing their property. I guess there's like some issues in the contract that they might miss. Do you know any stories like that? Maybe you like actually heard or actually know people who experienced that, and are there any like other advices what to pay attention on when buying a villa?
You know what I like in Thailand? Whatever great problem you got, it, it has its solution. So nothing happens here like bulldozer comes and destroy your house. You could face some legal problems, or you could face some formal problems with the structure which owns your property. If we speak about the company which owns the property, first for the house it's not needed. Okay, you could own the house on your own name as for you could buy the land again under and about your around your house for the Thai company. Why? Not to lease it, but to own it. But if you lease this piece of land, you lease it hopefully with from a well-established developer. Okay, he who is here for a long time, and who for whom you are a client, and he want other clients, and he want you to be happy. Okay, so he is more flexible to arrange a better structure for you. If from the other side you buy this land on the name of your Thai company, then you should rely not on the developer, who is more or less public person, but for some Thai shareholders, which you need at least 31% of Thai shareholding in your Thai company. This means your Thai company owns the land, but it's not yours company. It's not yours, because there are other shareholders you never probably met. So this first thing, and another thing, it's illegal. If you just establish a company to own the land, it's illegal. Yeah, you cannot. So if you got a company which does something, rents bikes or villas or whatever, it's okay for this company to own the land. Say I own my land through the Thai company, of course. Okay, but it's a real Thai company which is developing the land, buys properties, sells properties, and so on. This is fully okay, and I control my company. So if you prefer this way, it's okay. But for one villa, I believe doesn't make practical and commercial sense.
Just for one villa, better just buy from reliable developer.
Right. Better to have strict obligations from the developer who provides the land for you. Yeah, you need a lawyer or experience or something like this to make a contract which would guarantee your rights and your most important, your access to your building. So it's not about the land. There are not big plots here yet, especially when we talk about the sea view, yeah, because it's land is very expensive. So nothing special for you to have this couple of meters of the land around the villa. You would spend most of your time inside or on the terraces or somewhere else. So it's not so. It's more like psychological thing. It's not about real ownership. Or somebody would come, and how would they take this piece of land around the villa? What do they do there? Like running.
Not that much.
Yeah.
Okay. I heard that here at Vista Del Mar Phuket, you offer full legal support for those who decide to buy these beautiful senior villas here. Can you let us know more about this?
Talking about the legal side of our business, it so happened that I'm also a lawyer, and I've got experience in Europe and United States, a bit in UK regarding taxes, regarding immigration and property. Most of my clients come or travel overseas and either buy some property or to get residence or like this. So I got some knowledge about how it works in other countries. This means it's more or less easy for me to explain my clients from any country how different is the law here. And then, of course, I've got Thai lawyers here, licensed Thai lawyers who help me. But normally I draft contracts first myself. We talk to the future owner. We understand what you need and what are limitations from my side. We make a draft contract, then it goes to local lawyers who make it formally absolutely compliable with local law, and then you sign it, and we go to the land office and transfer property for you. Anyway, you would get any advice, any possible advice from me regarding your stay here, regarding visas, regarding taxes, everything that would allow you to enjoy your villa here and not to have legal troubles here or back to your home.
Nice. Okay, so let's say I'm from the US, for example, and I'm in New York, and I decide I saw your advertisement and just saw on YouTube video, yeah, of this beautiful villa, and so I can contact you, and online we can without even coming here, right? We can sign everything would be explained, and then I just come here and everything is ready.
One more thing, if you consider in some time to enjoy capitalization of your property and sell it, okay, then I would again advise you about taxes here and taxes back home. Okay, it's also very important because our villas are about 1 million US. Okay, and when you sell it for 1.5 million, it's quite a lot of money, and you shouldn't be exposed to extra taxes here or back home.
Okay, thank you.